Morning TI community and everyone watching with interest, from Coventry City Council authorities to the local community members, workplace mobbers, and whether they're friends or whether they're enemy involved in the targeting programme. Well, TI is exposing it worldwide because these covert operators, especially TIs who've been in the surveillance monitoring campaigns, torture campaigns for over a decade, yeah, and we've been exposing them, and you think like any police operation, government operation, once they've been exposed, you think the covert operators will pull out. So we know they're being helped by criminals, being helped by mercenaries, yeah, lowlives who know about the targeting programme, and we've recruited loads of people in the community and in the workplace to do the mobbing, to do the street theatre, the wind-up, psychological warfare, strategies that their handlers are telling them to do. So really the community and workplace mobbers and the people in the neighbourhood, they're cannon fodder. Yeah, they are puppets on strings, taking orders, yeah, from the local council authority, bigwigs, who put them up to it, from psychiatrists to mental health administrators to NHS wannabe researchers, yeah, to the social workers, to the police officers, and the younger generation, inexperienced ones, are taking orders from retired ones and experienced ones who've done the targeting programme for decades and generations in the local communities. Now, when I woke up this morning, my sound recorder was on all night. They were clicking away, trying to irritate me, trying to get reaction out of us, thinking I'm going to shout and scream and rant. But I don't. The only thing I do is I'll go into a little song while I'm cooking or popping around my flat. Yeah, so today's song was We Are the Champions. Yeah, TIs who expose it all, and who managed to try and live their lives while they try and break us down psychologically, try and break our nervous system down, try and cause mental and physical illnesses and disabilities with the radiation and the mind games they play 24 hours a day. Yeah, we are the champions, and the covert operators who've been exposed, they are the losers. Doesn't matter if they're showing us to the world, yeah, to millionaires who pay money subscription on the dark web to get the covert operators to try and play mental mind games with us and put in their strategies daily. Yeah, the covert operators are the losers, because they've been exposed and they just carry on 24 hours a day like immature little broken puppets on strings. There's plenty of info out there, from Havana syndrome to mind control to MK Ultra programs. Yeah, there's all different programs out there. They modify it all due to what we know about the target. They're throwing all community members' names, workplace associates' names to try and cause paranoia, try and manipulate the target's mind into thinking all these people are involved. And you have to try and decipher it, TIs, and try and let it go and try not to speak out too much, even though I've done it before. Try not to say too many names, even though I've said whoever's involved in it needs to be brought to justice. And anyone who's not, they need to come forward and clear their names and say we're not involved, and TIs can apologise to them. But that's part of a daily battle that TIs up against. Yeah, the psychological twisters who do these psychological warfare programs, psyops, and surround targets 24 hours a day, trying to break the nervous system down. Yeah, they are the ones who are mentioning all the community members' names and workplace mobbers' names, and any armed forces people I've mentioned. They're definitely involved, and they carry on because they're getting paid by handlers, getting paid by the local authority in one way or another. And a lot of the community members who participate in the targeting as overt operators, covert operators, as street theatre wind-up artists, yeah, they all get looked after. Their families, get protected, and the sons and daughters, people who are working, who do the targeting program in some kind of aspect, whether they're winding up people, or whether they're using them as body doubles, as sound recording comparisons, or use their immature mumbling, the immature activities to try and make out as a target doing it. Yeah, these boys and girls, yeah, because that's what they are, delinquent, degenerated little young boys and girls who were ordered, doesn't matter how old they are, Yeah, that's the mentality. Yeah, they are getting paid or looked after in the works area or in the community to participate in crime and get covered up. And some of the activity, they try and stitch and frame a target up via the police force or via the mental health sectors, healthcare sectors. Well, like I said, they try and disable targets. They do anything to their bodies to try and disable the target, whether blind them, whether to try and degenerate them, or whether they physically harming them via radiation all over their bodies. Yeah, this is the goal of a targeting program. So today, we just carried on with the infrasound. Yeah, as I'm using my phone, we'll go around my flat, my app's going off non-stop because one of the covert operators is so bitter, so angry, so stressed that got nothing better to do than to try and capture me 24 hours a day. And they lie. Yeah, I eat and sleep well. Yeah, for my body shape, for my body size, yeah, I am in the weight range. Yeah, not underweight and not overweight. When the covert operators mumble that, oh, they need to be put to hospital, yeah, it's because their sinister methodology is to try and put targets into mental health, into healthcare, via social services, and to try and degenerate them via the drugs they want to force them on, and make them obese and degenerate their minds, bodies and souls via the drugs that they're overdosing with. Yeah, that's the whole methodology in what these covert operators and the Coventry Council sector workers and their targeting network in the community and workplace mobbing culture are trying to do to me and to my mother. And wherever my brother is, they are responsible for him going missing. So here we are from today. While I've been sleeping, they've been capturing from various locations, surrounding me 24 hours a day. What we do to targets all over the world. It's a copycatted program. Yeah, these UK people, yeah, have modified it all, copied it all, from the Germans, from the Russians, to the Americans, to Dr. Ewan Cameron, CIA, FBI, heterodyning, brain hemorrhaging, depatterning programs. Yeah, and that's why they watch targets sleeping. So yeah, what Dr. Ewan Cameron done, it's all being done in the vicinity and privacy of targets 24 hours a day. So everyone is taking orders from some handler in Coventry is a control puppet. Yeah, the cannon fodder. The people we want arrested are the people who've organised it all. From psychiatrists to the NHS, wannabe researchers, yeah, to the undercover police officers, yeah, and then they use all the armed forces mercenaries who are cannon fodder, the firemen who are cannon fodder, and the old dormant security and all their minions they've got running around doing the targeting program, and people in the neighbourhood who harbour the covert operators. Yeah, we need to find out who the leaders are. And I'd say the leaders who've showed their faces, they've shared their cards, are the ones I sent to doctors, psychiatrists, people in Coventry University Hospital linked to neurology, neuroscience, neurologists, and the human anatomy researchers, and healthcare and professionals, social workers who cover it all up. Yeah, so they've got more, yeah, they're trying to ramp it up, thinking they can still stitch and frame me up and my mother up. But I've exposed who's doing it in Coventry Council authority, and we need to stop the family court protection, stop them from getting court orders when targets, yeah, do not step out of line, do not step out of character, and do nothing to be arrested for. Because if that's how they cover it up, via court orders and the family court protection, and using loads of local community members and loads of workplace mobbers to make scripted, slanderous, falsified phone calls to social workers and to mental health administrators. So even if my neighbour's listening, Shouldn't be. You can listen to me doing this little blog and listen to me whistling or singing, which is not a crime. So they're using more of infrasound lately, and they've got other apparatus and equipment that doesn't get detected, linked to sonar, radar, and microwave technology that they're also using. And like I said, it's all getting networked because of these research programs and the models, the workplace comparison trials they're doing. They get sold and networked to various other countries because they do not want to show the people they target in the countries that they're doing the targeting in. So it's getting sold, worldwide to Asians, to African countries, wannabe researchers, getting sold to the Americans, getting sold to the Canadians, even from the UK, and to the Eastern Europeans, or to Europeans who do the targeting program in the universities, the colleges, the hospitals, and linked to psychiatry and mental health. Well, they've got the dark web where they're doing the cyber torture, they're doing the mind control experiments, and they have millionaires and all their unprofessional abusers linked to all them organisations I've just mentioned, who pay a subscription fee, pay something to log on onto these websites and chat away and ordering the covert operators to do this, to radiate targets, electrocute targets, and do all kinds of psychological warfare on the targets' everyday thinking and thought processes to try and break down the target and hoping they can get a reaction, especially in the works area or in public, and they get a buzz out of it if the target commits a crime. That's how it works on the dark web. While of course, they're a bunch of thieves. If targets play poker, targets play online games, they'll have a worldwide network, trying to steal the money off a target via the covert operators who are on the target's phones or computers, and telling the rest of their perpetrators who they're playing against what the target's doing. If they're betting, they use the betting information and pass it on to the worldwide network to try and win money off the target's information or modify their bets compared to what the target's got. Works various ways. That's why it's an OTT, worldwide network. This targeting program is incriminating and conspiring with. So everybody digest it all, psychoanalyse it all. TIs, keep it real. Do not get entrapped. Do not blow a fuse, a tantrum, anywhere in public or in the works area or in your home, because they'll use it against you because they've got the target surrounded, like General Custer and the Battle of Bighorn, with all the modern technologies. So it's a game of patience and a game of wits and making sure you don't get entrapped by these conniving, scheming, abusing, evil, psychological warfare enabled covert operations. Over and out.